All right, really appreciate all the fans and families that came out to support us. It was nice to have that support on the road. We knew we were going to have a battle. They did the same exact thing to Nebraska on the road. We're leading at the half. Their new coach has done a really good job, bringing energy and adding some wrinkles. And their team's playing with a lot of energy and juice right now. Early in the game, we just made too many mistakes. We've been one of the more disciplined teams in the country, and we had too many penalties. We had more penalties, I think, in the first quarter, 4 or 5, than we typically have in the whole game. I think we're averaging 4 penalties a game. We just kept giving them life. Just kept giving them life. So we were able to come in at halftime. I don't want to say we're a second half team because we're trying to change that, and we've done a better job of that here recently. But today it helped us coming in and telling the guys, look, don't worry, stick to the plan. We're a second half team. We're going to come out and make some adjustments. They had done some things defensively a little bit different this week, and then offensively they did a good job. Their quarterback's very accurate, and they got good receivers, and they were able to kind of get the ball out of their hands quick with underneath passing game, short game, quicks, and then receiver screens as well to try to eliminate our defensive line. So it was a good plan for them. But overall, we were able to come out and make some plays in the second half and get a lot of guys experience. So that was positive. Yeah, turnovers, when they were doing such a good job controlling the ball, the turnovers were huge. So Brandon's he's got really good football intelligence. He's got really good instincts. And then not only that, you saw his athleticism after he caught the ball. He was able to, make a big run, break some tackles. What an awesome story that is. And we've had 2 years in a row. Last year we got Nassib, and this year you got B. Smith just doing some wonderful things. It's awesome. It's awesome. So I'm really happy with those guys. We're lining up in some empty sets, which we haven't done a whole lot of this year. A lot of times you can get people into an empty check, whether it's cover 2 or whether it's quarter, half, or whatever it may be. Then you motion back in the backfield and you get better looks. You get better looks in the box and running situations and things like that. So you see a lot of people across the country do it. Something we've been working on for multiple weeks, just hadn't really used a whole lot. And today it was able to help us get some things going. Yeah, he's doing a really nice job. We're pleased with him. He's kind of the model. He's got the length to play tackle. He's got the physicality to play guard. Creates a lot of flexibility. He's kind of taken that position to really run with it right now. Early in the season, he had some growing pains, and he's learned from it. I'm really proud of him. I really am. He's been durable, and I don't think Paris probably gets enough credit. Paris handled a really tough situation, was the starter all last year, had not been starting this year, and now he's come in, and what a first game to get your starters against Ohio State, and has played really well now, so I'm happy with him, and really the whole group. Starts with Brian Guy in the center, his leadership and making the calls and setting the fronts and things like that. He's done a really nice job. Yeah, I thought that was significant. We haven't really had an opportunity to do that a whole lot since we've been here. Have that type of game where you're able to get some guys experience, especially when we were at 65 scholarships and 75 scholarships, a lot of wear and tear on those guys. So to have a game like this where you're able to get some guys in, it's hard because you see the clock, there's 14 minutes left in the game, and you're sitting there saying a lot of things can happen in 14 minutes, and when is the right time to put guys in? It's always after the fact, you never put them in fast enough, or you get situations where you put them in too early. So it was great to get guys like Tommy and all the running backs and receivers, and I think Monk got in there, got some work. A bunch of linebackers, Cooper, the linebacker, even Aaron Monroe and Jarvis got work at safety. So that's really valuable. That's really valuable. I think so. I think you guys have heard me say it enough. We're a young team, but we're handling things well. I say we're handling things well. Maturing every single day, maturing every single game. We still can get a lot better. We really can. This is going to be great film to watch, make some adjustments, learn from some of the things that happen. Like you mentioned, a bunch of young players. This is going to be great film for them. So yeah, it was a good deal, and I'm proud of our guys. We kind of keep growing and maturing, finding different ways to win. I mean, you think about Minnesota. that win, what that was like. You think about the Maryland game, what that win was like. You think about Ohio State, what that win. These are all different, even today. They're all different types of wins. And I think that's what you have to do to develop into a good football team and a good football program. You got to learn how to win all different ways. Ugly wins, pretty wins, however you want to describe them. You got to find ways to win. That's all that matters. I think he's the type of player we would all admit that he's got a chance to break one every play. That's why he's exciting. That's why he's one of the better running backs in college football. I will tell you this. Before that drive started, Joe goes, Coach, after this 81-yard touchdown, do you want to go for 2 or kick the extra point? And everybody kind of looked at him like he was crazy. And then there goes Saquon, jump over 3 people and score a touchdown.
That really happened?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Coach.
because it's funny because Dowry comes back to the sideline and goes, do you believe that? Yeah, he literally happened.
Coach, this one.
Oh.
Thanks. Chris.
Thank you.
Players are going to be